asking ChatGPT, what does carpe diem mean, and how can we understand it philosophically? Carpe diem is a Latin phrase that translates to seize the day in English. Philosophically, it encourages individuals to embrace the present moment, make the most of opportunities, and not be overly preoccupied with the future. The idea is to appreciate and engage with the current circumstances rather than deferring happiness or action. Interpreted philosophically, carpe diem emphasizes living in the moment, being mindful, and recognizing the transient nature of time. It encourages individuals to act decisively, pursue their goals, and savor the experiences available to them in the present. The philosophy behind it suggests that by seizing the opportunities at hand, one can create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Almost every morning, I say a little affirmation that usually goes a little something like this. It's another beautiful day today, full of possibilities. What will I make it? Will I be able to reach a heart? I change it up a little bit from day to day, but that is the general gist of my morning affirmation. It's so hard to say it sometimes because oftentimes it feels like it's just going to be another boring day. But there's so many possibilities that could unfold, and it encourages me to make the most of my time. I could sit here and just do nothing and be bored, which is what I usually do, but I'm making a video. So I'm making the most of my time by making a video. And I'm always happiest when I'm making a video because I feel that's the best way to use my time. Sure, occasionally I need a day off, but for the most part, I can at least make one video per day. And maybe I will make more than that. That's the thing with each day, though, because there are really an unlimited amount of possibilities for each day. And each day it is possible for me to reach a heart. So I aim to do that. Sure, it's true that most days I don't reach a heart, but I don't really know if that's true because people are watching my videos all the time, so I don't know the emotional state of their heart when they're watching my videos. I could be reaching hearts every day and not even know it. Google says that carpe diem is used to urge someone to make the most of the present time and give little thought to the future. But I don't really understand carpe diem in that context. I look at it as the present is building for the future. So if you want to live in the most optimal future, you would make the most of your present. Google says carpe diem gives little thought to the future, but doesn't living the most in the present provide the most optimal future? Indeed, the idea behind carpe diem is not to completely disregard the future, but to strike a balance between present enjoyment and future considerations. By fully engaging in and appreciating the present, individuals can make choices and take actions that contribute to a more positive and fulfilling future. The philosophy encourages being proactive, making the most of opportunities, and not letting fear or excessive planning prevent one from experiencing life to the fullest. While it doesn't dismiss the importance of planning for the future, it suggests that a meaningful and satisfying future is built upon a series of well-lived present moments. Balancing present enjoyment with thoughtful consideration for the future can lead to a more holistic and rewarding life. That's what I love about ChatGPT, is that you can clarify things like that. Like with Google, I was like, this doesn't seem right. But then ChatGPT offered an explanation into the reality of it where Google was kind of off. In the near future, I think that Google will interface with AI and be able to do things like that. You only live through this moment once, so why not make the most of it? Humans tend to fill their life with stuff, and most of that stuff is meaningless stuff, and oftentimes they don't even have the opportunity to reflect upon that stuff because they're so busy and invested in that stuff. I have all the time in the world. That is because I don't waste my time away on meaningless stuff. Like a job. Please do like the video. You know it helps me. Thank you. I know that each day is probably going to be boring and there's not going to be a lot that happens, but that doesn't have to be the case. I could reach someone and I could have a new friend enter my life, so the possibility for something great to happen is still there. If you want to chat with me, just join my Discord, or you can always email me. The information is in the description. At the end of my life, I am going to ask myself whether I made the most of my life and maximized my possibilities, and I want to say yes. But that is a hard thing to do because you have to maximize your possibilities on a day-to-day basis. I don't want to miss a single opportunity. I have lived this way ever since I can remember. I wasn't so confident in my younger years, but I grew up and my ideas formed into ideologies. There's been a few times that I was too shy to ask out pretty girls, so I have missed a few opportunities in my life, but it's not like those relationships would have worked anyway, but you never know. If you want to help me out, you can always recommend my channel to a pretty girl. The time to start doing things is now. Stop putting off what you always wanted to do and do it. Been thinking about making a video diary? Do it, and I'll follow you. I can be there for you, help you out, give you tips, offer suggestions. Sophia says to subscribe. You saw it, she said it. Having a video diary really encourages you to make the most with your life because you can track how you feel about topics, and it really matures you as a person and encourages you to take actions in your life to improve your situations. Most people aren't sure how they can be of benefit to society, but if you just start a video diary, then you can be a benefit to society by contributing to it. And it's much easier to go into this with a carpe diem mindset because each video is a new adventure and a possible new opportunity that you could create. Locked in every video is a potential emotional connection that you could be creating with an audience. Maybe some people just don't want that, but I really thrive on that. And I will spend my days trying to reach the hearts of the public because this is the best way that I know how to spend my time, by making use of it. Carpe diem. I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell, signing off.